Hello and all, welcome to a Galaxy Man Show interview show. So for my last guest of this week is this incredible singer known by the name of Sydney Hansen. So I'm about to add Sydney into the live now to have a chat with Sydney about her incredible single called Falling. So yeah, here we go.
Hi.
Hello, how's it going, Sydney?
Really good. How are you?
Yeah, really good, thanks. Thank you so much for taking the time to come onto my show. It's such a pleasure having you on.
Yeah,
Uh,
of course. Thank you for
to
having
people
me
that
on.
You're very welcome. To people that don't know who you are, if you can give a bit of backstory about who you are and what you do, and then we'll dive right into the questions.
I'm a singer, songwriter, and musician from Duluth, Minnesota. And yeah, I've been songwriting for a few years now. And before that, I started singing lessons when I was 6, guitar when I was 10, and I just fell in love with it and knew that's what I wanted to do. So I've been doing it ever since. And yeah, that's pretty much all about me. But
Awesome. So we'll dive right into the questions now. So with my very first question, so you created this single called Fallen. What was the whole experience like creating Fallen, and how did you come up with the idea of creating it?
yeah, the writing experience was really a turning point for me because I had been writing like I know I'm only 17, but I've been writing like a bunch of different sad songs, like sad, depressing, little heartbreak songs. But this is one that I really wanted to just pour my feelings into and just write a really happy, feel good song. And it's about a very special person in my life, so that's kind of where it came from. But yeah, it's just about young love and finding that first experience of that.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So what made you decide, hey, I wanted to create this song, and what does this song mean to you as a person?
Yeah. I guess as a person, it just means I just wanted people to relate to what I was feeling, and I wanted to have any listener, any age, just to have that feeling of um, just to remember an experience that they had of like young love. And I just wanted to have happy thoughts, happy feelings listening to my song. And Rocky Bird was the producer for it. Actually, I forgot to mention that, but he's awesome. He really made the song come alive, and I'm really glad with the outcome of it. So
So on to my very next question. When did you start wanting to create music in the first place?
yeah, like I mentioned before, I did singing lessons when I was 6 and guitar when I was 10, but I didn't actually start like doing originals till a few years ago. And I just knew that I really loved pouring my heart out. Like I always was a sappy romantic, and I just loved whether I had a good day or a bad day, just to come back and write down my feelings and create some cool songs. And it just became kind of a routine for me. I write my stuff down all the time, and yeah, it's really a cool experience to be able to write your own music.
So on to my very next question. So how would you describe your music to people that haven't listened to your music before?
Southern rock, that's kind of what I'm going for. I've been told that it's like soulful, sultry, or like heartfelt. Yeah, and that's kind of my goal as a Southern rock artist, just to be that way. So,
So on to my very next question. So what have like the fan reactions been like to your song Fallen?
in my hometown, it's been honestly overwhelming. Everyone is being so supportive and amazing, and they've really helped me push out my song. But even just around the country now, like I've had so many different people reach out to me and be able to hear my song, and it's crazy how social media can do that and be able to spread music like that, especially during this time since everything's pretty much virtual for me. I haven't been able to play out for a while, but yeah, it's been amazing, and I have a great team that's helped me along too, and I'm very grateful for everyone.
So on to my very next question. So you are also in a band, and what's it like performing in a band and then on your own?
Yeah, we're called Sid and the Boys, and I love them so much. They're amazing. But yeah, I was a solo artist before I met them. I met them a few years back when we were all 16. And I guess I was just kind of used to performing out by myself, but I definitely love having them along with me. And even my single Fallen that came out, they're definitely going to be learning that and hopefully performing soon when everything gets back open. So it's been pretty good.
So on to my very next question. So what has the whole music industry vibe been for you?
Yeah, it's been pretty smooth so far. I've made a lot of connections, even just as a young girl. I was meeting different artists and promoters around my area. And yeah, it's been pretty good so far, but there's definitely its ups and downs, but it's definitely a cool industry to get into.
So on to my very next question. So if you could work with like any top 3 music artists in the industry, who would they be and why?
Well, I have a lot of favorite artists, but Chris Stapleton is my all-time probably favorite. Just because of his like deep, strong tone, I really admire that. So I'd love to do a duet with him maybe sometime. But Stevie Nicks too is another one. I love her tone, and probably Dolly Parton, just because I would love to know how she wrote so many songs. She's wrote over like 3,000 songs, so that's crazy.
So on to my very next question. Who inspired you to get into creating music in the first place?
Actually, my babysitter, Becca, she was the one when I was 6. She was a big role model in my life at the time, and she did singing lessons, and I thought she was so cool singing all the time, and I just wanted to be like that. So I went to her vocal teacher and just did recitals and stuff like that just as a young kid, and then worked my way up and started performing everywhere. So that's kind of how it started. But
So on to my very next question. So what have you learned about yourself as a person during COVID?
honestly, a lot of things. I'm not used to being inside. I'm a social butterfly, and so I learned that I kind of have been taking things for granted, and yeah, I've learned that hopefully when things open up, that I will just be hanging out with a bunch of people and getting that quality time in. But also a good thing about COVID has been my songwriting. I just really could focus on that and focus on myself for a while. So it's good.
So on to my very next question. So what are the positives and negatives into the whole music industry, and how do you get through those negatives as a person?
I'd say positives are just that you get to spread your music, what you create, with anyone in the world, hopefully, and that's just a great thing about that. But negatives, probably just that it's like a hard industry to get into. There's a lot of competition, but to get through that, you just have to keep putting yourself out there and be true to yourself and not give up on a dream. So, yeah.
So on to my very next question. So where can people find your music on, like, what platform can people find your music?
Well, Fallen was released to all streaming platforms, so Apple Music, Spotify, but I have a lot of other music on my other stuff. So Instagram and YouTube is Sydney Hansen Official, and my Facebook is Sydney Hansen Music.
So on to my very next question and very last question. So what is next for you for 2021 that you would like to announce on the show?
Yeah, I'm so excited for this year. I have a lot of cool things coming up. I was just in Nashville a few weeks ago, and I'm going back on the 16th. 16th, I'm pretty sure. And I've been working with Cat Walls. He's an amazing producer, and he has gotten me with a lot of different writers. I've been co-writing and also showing him my stuff that I've been working on, and hopefully I'll have a lot more to release soon. So I'm very excited about that, and just to perform at festivals once everything opens up. I'm really excited for that too.
Awesome. Well, if you want to take it away and sing your incredible song "Falling,"
Yeah,
feel free.
for sure. Gotta get my book over here, my songwriting book. Yes. All right. When we first met, I knew there was something about you. It wasn't your soft pale blue eyes, even though I adored those two. You know I do. But baby, your love is like a high, so high up in the sky. Oh, and we're tumbling down. We're falling in love and we feel it now. Falling to the ground. I'm falling, falling, falling for you. I'm falling, falling, I know it's true. I'm falling each day through, and I know there's no doubt, no, there's no doubt, I've fallen for you. So pure and so true, I got a little kid love for you. I know your secrets, you know mine. With you I'd spend all my time, all my time. 'Cause you feel like home, a home I've never known. We're falling in love and we feel it now, falling to the ground. I'm falling, falling, falling for you. I'm falling, falling, I know it's true. I'm falling each day through, and I know there's no doubt, no, there's no doubt, I'm falling for you, falling for you. I'm falling, falling, I know it's true. I'm falling each day through, and I know there's no doubt, no, there's no doubt, I've fallen for you.
Wow,
Thank you.
really incredible. Well,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Sydney, for appearing on my show. It's been such a pleasure having you on. Do you have any last final thoughts that you would like to give to people?
I don't know. Probably just to check out my song. The link is in my Instagram bio, actually, Sydney Hansen Official. So if they want to check that out, but otherwise, just be safe right now during this COVID situation still, and yeah.